Mannequin. Look.
What's up? It's 3HEARTS6LOVERS9 up.
I mean,
and I have another Balenciaga missing boy video for you. It's kind of an update. Just watch these two videos real quick, and then I'm gonna continue on with the rant for the rest of this video.
Imagine waking up one day and somebody said you're saying he's dead. Like, what? Does that even make any sense? That everybody's believing it. It's just, like, that's so crazy. Nah, that is crazy, bro. No, mom. So y'all could stop, and y'all could stop harassing his family. Y'all could stop harassing him now too. Dude, if y'all got a problem with the mannequin, y'all gotta touch the Balenciaga. She said, "What's written up?" I'm gonna make a TikTok. I'm gonna make one. Niggas is about to have 15 plus make no TikTok. I didn't go looking for that. So y'all can't not, for real to find myself. I didn't. I really didn't make it.
Part 3. So I also know that a lot of people have either tried to get in contact with this, that, and the third, or he apparently went live or telling everybody that he was fine or that he was alive and you can't believe it and da-da-da-da-da, and nobody still believed him. Chances are because after 3 years, your hair still looks the same and it don't even look like the same person that was in the 2019 shoot. So dug further to see if this was even possible. He himself basically hasn't posted anything since the photo shoot in 2019. Again, after that, you know that you going only but up. Doesn't make sense. So then I thought, let's look into Balenciaga, if the agency is a dead end as well. If you don't know where Balenciaga originated, it originated in Spain. Cristobal Balenciaga created the brand. First, he expanded more in Spain, places like Madrid. Then he spread to Paris, which is in France, even South Africa. This was found when even the Uganda president was sitting there and wearing their shoes. Coincidentally, the same shoes that was also on the mannequin that they're promoting. Now, the thing that brings all these different places where they're selling shoes or opening up stores that have in common, trafficking. In fact, China is the second highest number. They have this also in Paris and everywhere just about that they've opened up as well. This was made more known in 2017. Now, you may be wondering, okay, what does this still have to do with, or how does the timeline add up? Let's go back to 2012. If you remember in 2012, there was something going on with this guy called Coney. They made it into a documentary. Long story short, he was a Ugandan cult leader that was taking boys. Whether they were going to the militia or being sold, that was what was going on at that time. It randomly disappeared because of something called Ebola. So y'all already know about the Ebola outbreak. It came from South Africa. Everybody was freaking out about it. And then this Coney stuff disappeared. Even with all of that happening in 2012, why would I open a store there? Same thing for China. Same thing for the other places where this occurs. If y'all were worried about the 2022 scandal with Balenciaga, right before the Trump election in 2016, Balenciaga had a first scandal with these teddy bears. With the Trump election, it got covered up. How convenient. And back at Uganda again, in 2012, this is what was being sold. This is one of their most popular shoes. Why put your company at that type of risk if you weren't dealing with those type of people? During that 2012 time, there was also a lot going on within Balenciaga. Alexander Wayne was to be rumored to be taking over Balenciaga. This is basically the article also stating that creators from the Versace brand would also be front runners for Balenciaga. So everybody was leaving their jobs to work for Balenciaga in 2012. Why? This guy right here. Nicholas, and I'm not finna chop his last name, was their designer for 15 years, and Kristen Stewart's. He severed ties from the company in November of 2012. In the early 2000s, he was found to be guilty of taking someone else's ideas. They let him stay. Same thing happened in 2022. That might be that model.
So now, as you can see from that video, I don't really know what to think about this whole video. I agree with the girl. When I first saw the live video, I thought he looked exactly the same. I thought it was suspect. I thought it was like some weird type of cover-up type video. He really hasn't posted. In order for me to really figure this out, I have to do like years worth of investigation. Not even years, maybe a year worth of investigation. So comment your thoughts down below on this video, because I really don't know what to think. This whole thing is so confusing. I feel like you really need a real investigator, somebody who has practice and, like years and years of experience in investigating, because this is not for the average Joe like myself to be really coming to conclusions. So this whole video, it's really not, it shouldn't be like a fun video, but it really just has to be like a fun video, because I can't come to no real conclusions. So just like a little disclaimer, don't expect no real conclusions from this video. Maybe one day I will come out with a real like conclusion type with real evidence and stuff, you know what I mean? I don't have any evidence to back up some of the claims or theories that I have, you know what I mean? So 9THT9 out. Maybe I'll post another video if YouTube allows it, but 9THT9 out for now.